Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. We are back in Scarlet Nexus, and this place is looking really lively. We've really brought in a lot of stuff in this little hideout of ours, which this hideout technically doesn't belong to us. This belongs to the Randall Industries, and we just decided to stay here as a safe house. But we didn't actually let Randall Industries know we took it. So at any point, Randall Industries can come and realize a bunch of squatters are here and have also brought all this junk here as well. But anyway, today I am going to continue the story. Actually, let's see what's on the TV first. This is the Seiran Resolution broadcast. We have hijacked the official channels in order to inform you of our justice. Though through the hard struggles of our compatriots, we are able to expose how far the government has betrayed its people. However, the government's deceit goes further. The broadcast of this channel will be suspended due to technical difficulties. Oh no, this is different. The broadcast of this channel will be suspended due to technical difficulties. The broadcast ... This is the Seiran Revolution, or this is the Seiran Revolution broadcast. This is the So I guess the airwaves have been hijacked. I think I actually read that already at the end of the other story section. Let's investigate this. Yes.
I'm sorry I made you all worry.
So Wakana's here.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
Okay.
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Sounds good.
Okay. Then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready. Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Huh? That was sudden.
Yeah, that's kind of what humans do.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
I guess in that little pause there, we've updated Wakana with all that has happened.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. We are.
Let's go, Mother. Is something the matter?
I'm just happy you turned into such a fine young lady. It's not my place to say that, though. I'm sorry I left you behind and ran away.
It's okay. You don't need to apologize. They were trying to kill you, and I don't remember much about being in Togetsu anyway. And after I came to Suo, I had my big sister.
Then I have to say thank you to your sister.
I'm sure she'll be happy.
You still call me Mother, even after everything.
By the way, my big sister's also dead. Feelings unraveled, time together. Oh, we jump right into it. That's a big hole in the sky.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads.
Okay. I think I saw stuff like that when I was in there
According
earlier.
to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station or junction point for traveling through time.
Luca. Wakana is like, can anyone tell you why this little boy is dressed the way he is? Why is he advertising a action pose of himself in a hologram in front of him?
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact.
Oh.
The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos Terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos Terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Let's do it.
I got the hang of using the red strings now. Yuito's here this time. I have to do this right.
Alright. Oh, Wakana's here. I talk to her? Is that what they want? Are you ready to go to the Chronos Terminal? Yes.
Good to go, Kasane?
I wonder why there was a
I'm
prompt
ready.
for that.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos Terminal.
We're holding hands.
To the Chronos Terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements. It looks like we actually made it.
Well, that was easy.
Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
Oh wait, there they are.
Jesus. It must be Mother.
She's guiding our way.
Is she guiding us?
Yes, she is. Let's go. I think I skipped that.
Others?
In this space? Impossible.
How are they inside the Chronos Terminal?
That's a good question, Kasane.
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affect it. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
This is an excuse for there to be mobs to fight in this area.
So if our consciousness is made, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
Burn it! As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as if it was. We have to fight it.
Don't do it! Checkmate.
Alright.
Let's regroup.
Bonk.
Great job. That was a good move. I'm with you.
Good. We did it.
Oh, there's more. You missed.
Close.
Is that it?
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
Unless of them to spawn random objects for us to be able to use. Is that entanglement? Unravel? Oh, it's all like hospital-y.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it. If we want to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Alright, let's do it.
Another one!
Let's hold it
Another
off
one.
while we unravel the entanglement.
All right. I know we can do it. Right, Yuito?
Yeah, right. Let's go.
I need your help. Let's keep going. Checkmate.
Oh, I already got the brain crush. So what do they want me to
I
do?
feel it.
Use the force, Luke.
Us together. I feel it.
We fixed everything forever. Eh? Oh, okay.
This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
It's still so weird that he's so nice to us. I don't know, I keep hanging on this point, but just a moment ago, really, he believed we killed his father. Except even though he believed we killed his father, he was still super nice to us for some reason. But then the moment Kagero admits to actually killing our father or killing his father, he gets really angry at him. Yuito is very inconsistent in the way he treats people.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right?
Oh yeah, it
I
is.
remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
Wait, what? How does that work?
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible... It was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... Thanks for saving me.
Ah, shucks, you're welcome.
Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
But wait, there's more.
So, there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
Right. Okay, let's go.
It's like working out a muscle knot.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
I don't know why I'm following this path. Technically, I don't have to. I can just make a beeline for that waypoint, map point there.
There's another one.
Is that 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito. It's down. Let's finish it.
Useless. Checkmate.
Maybe if I do this, I can see him supposedly doing stuff.
Burn it.
I'll do it. It's over. More power.
What's happening?
It's yours.
The camera was a little bit janky there.
Check. Let's go. Great job. That was a good move.
Let's do it. That seems to be the spot.
Useless.
Great job. That was a good move.
Wait, is that it? Let's close this stuff.
Us together. It should unravel.
Eh? It's all good now, right?
This future should now no longer exist.
Oh, that's the future with 50 years in the future with Yuito, or old Yuito.
Have you ever thought about what you would do if you could travel to the past and change history?
We would tell freaking Naomi to wear more body armor that day.
You mean after we remove the Kunad Gate?
Yeah. The ability to travel through time freely. That's the true power of the red strings.
Right. If I could go back and save my sister, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought of it. I wanted to save Naomi. I just kept thinking there must be a way over and over again.
But there is a way. It's just that maybe it is not worth the risk to do it. To, I guess, mess up with the space-time continuum.
Every now and then I'm reminded that I won't see her again, and it rattles me.
Sure.
If I could change history so Naomi wouldn't turn into another, if that was something I could actually do, I don't think I'd do it.
Why?
Because if you change the past, no one knows how it will affect everything after that. If we were in a different platoon, if we weren't scouted, if I was never adopted, is changing the past until I get the results I want really saving Naomi? And not just Naomi. It's not right to go back and change the lives of everyone in the world just for my own selfish desires.
Yeah, I guess it's not right to mess with everyone else just to fulfill your wants.
It's painful, and there's a lot of suffering we have to bear. But it's a burden we must carry.
Sorry, it was weird of me to bring up. That being said, I am glad I asked, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm relieved you agree.
Oh.
But this mindset is thanks to you. I've learned so much.
The same goes for me. I think my old self would have come to a different conclusion.
I mean, I don't think you would have even talked to me for this long, back when you first joined.
You know, that's not... Okay, perhaps you're right about that.
Wait, there's more?
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we traveled to... No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
So the first one was the hospital that we went to save, I guess, Wakana and Yuito. And then when we touched that timeline, we created that entanglement. The second one was when we accidentally went to the future, where, or 50 years in the future, where old future Yuito is. We touched that timeline, and that's why there's an entanglement. I am guessing these coming up are not made by either of us. It is made by Karin, who is trying to jump all over the place to try to find a way to save his sister. Is it sister or loved one? Like wife? Alice? Whoever that Alice is, however that character relates to Major General Karin.
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
Using your
We
brain
should
too
hurry.
much. Alright.
You only traveled to those 2 times, right?
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
Interesting. I didn't pay attention to these pictures on the other 2 ones, but this is all related to Yuito right now. Wait, isn't that Yuito? I don't know what that picture is. Wait, no, that's Kasane. Is it Kasane? It's too high up, I can't see. But I guess I can do this, right? That is Yuito. I think that's Kasane. That's Kasane ripping this place open when she, the first time. I don't remember what happened that caused this.
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then.
It was Karin who went back in time to kill Sumeragi. No, wait, isn't that Fubuki? Or is that a young Karin?
What? How?
Former Major General Karin.
He's a former Major General now.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
Ow.
Not yet.
You can do it.
Do they have, like, weaknesses?
That seems to be the spot.
Nice.
Great job. That was a good move.
Lend it to me. It's down. Let's finish it.
I'm with you.
Nice. There's like 2 Yuitos on the field. Nice. Level up. A little
Us
creepy
together.
that thing moved on its own. Is there enemies nearby?
It should unravel. I'll try.
Whoop, 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 whoop. There's a big one on the far there.
Okay, that should...
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So... did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karen and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Damn it! I'm blacking...
Yuito, Kasane!
Pull us out!
Mom?
Pull us out! We must
Mother.
escape. It's only the brother and sister now, in the silhouettes. Oh, we're back.
Where am I?
You're back.
Oh good, you're awake. It seems like we made it back.
I like how Yuito is just laying on his back, but like Kasane's in this like sexy pose with her ass and her chest like sticking out.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate... why hasn't it disappeared?
Well,
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
Gosh darn it, Luca. I love how what the accessories I gave him.
What? But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why?
Leave the rest to me.
Oh no, is she gonna sacrifice herself?
what?
Don't sacrifice yourself. We love you.
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Mom... you can't go back to the past!
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
Yuito! Kasane! Live on! Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for!
I guess our character did go on a little bit of a journey, or Kasane. She's not as unlikable as she is back when we first started playing the game.
So today is the day.
You're gonna plop your brains out. It'll probably be painful. Ugh. Is that like a blood floor? Oh no, this is one of those cells, jail cells that we were in.
I may
in
give you my
Togetsu.
brain, but you can't have my memories of the future.
Yeah, because she downloaded all of the
Yuito.
the babe memories into her, right? The babe data.
Kasane.
Or are we just gonna pretend that's not a thing anymore? Oh no, they're gonna suck her brains out with little tentacles. I don't know why it paused on her face like that for so long. For dramatic reasons?
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device.
Wait, what?
We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
Wait, did she do this to her on purpose to sacrifice herself? So they couldn't, like, copy her brain completely or something?
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
Is that gate like one of those, what do they call it? Like handshakes or whatever? And you open up like a pipe. And I guess in computer programming, in order for devices to contact each other and exchange data, they need to open up connections through ports and keep like a pipe open and then they'll just communicate through that port. And I guess depending on the server or the client or how the devices are designed to communicate, the connection will never go away until both like parties or something decides to end it or something. Or if like the keys expire or something, I don't know. I'm not explaining that very well, but those who know more about computer science and computer programming will probably understand what I'm saying. Oh, we have lots of people to talk to. To Yuito and Kasane, this is from Wakana Sumeragi. I'm sorry we had to part like this. I should have told you what I was trying to do, but I didn't trust myself to be calm talking to you. You two. I'll summarize what I told your friends. I'm going back to my time now. No, I should say that I went back. There are 3 regions. 1, to protect the history of Wakana Sumeragi dying in 2009. To ensure the history, or 2, to ensure the history where I received the red string data sent by Togetsu. Togetsu sent the data to me because they salvaged my brain and connected it to Babe. So my brain has to be collected by Togetsu in 2009. 3, to erase the entanglement I created. If someone with the red strings power, who is from a different time than you, passes through the Kunad Gate, an entanglement is created. As long as I try to pass through the Chronos Terminal, the entanglement can't be eliminated, but my death eliminates the power and cause, so the entanglement can be erased. That means that I have to carry out my life in my original time. I've had this plan ever since I received the red strings data. This will eliminate the Kunad Gate. What happens to the world after that is left up to you. Living in 2020, please work with your friends to make a better future. P.S. I know I must have hurt you both. You don't need to put a P.S. there. This is instant messaging. This isn't like a letter where you wrote out a letter and you're like, oh, I forgot to mention this. So instead of like scrapping that letter and rewriting it again, I'll just put a postscript at the end and be like, oh, yeah, this is what's happening. But I was happy that I was able to see my precious children grow up and strong. Thank you for being born and for living, for giving me happiness. I pray that you will see so much more happiness than what you gave me. Yuito, Kasane, I'll always love you. Wakana Sumeragi. Maybe it is like she wrote this down first, and there wasn't a lot of time, so she like set all these messages to be sent at a specific time. That's why there was a PS there. But I was thinking the other unraveled whatever blah, blah, blah things, red string things, what has to do with Major General Karin, since he took our red strings power and he wanted to like do some time travel. So if this is all resolved now, how is Major General Karin's effect on time travel going to be represented? Or has he just not been able to figure out how to time travel yet with the red strings, and that's why there wasn't any entanglements here? That is weird. I hope this is intentional and not just another plot point they just threw out there and forgot it was a thing. Can we actually unravel entanglements? I respect Yuito's resolve to do everything we can, but it's not like you actually seen an entanglement in person. I mean, you'd be using an unstable power to enter that completely mysterious kunai gate to unravel the entanglements? Is that even possible? Shiden's right, I haven't seen the entanglements before, and I honestly don't know how to unravel them, but we're the only ones who can do it. That's why we're going. Thank you for worrying about us, Shiden. I promise we're not going to fail. That's a big promise. That's a promise you can only make if you have plot armor. I don't remember ever being worried. So go unravel that entanglement. Get back here. Got it? Alright, let's talk to each one of these people, and then we'll see what's what. Let's talk with this one first.
Wakana knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement.
Okay.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
I'm sorry. I know this hits the two of you harder than anyone else, and I'm here crying.
You don't look like you're crying. You look like your normal self. She doesn't have much to say.
That uneasy feeling we got when we unraveled the entanglement 11 years ago was because Mom's entanglement still remained.
Wakana wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different than yours.
No, the gate is still there, so could my guess as to what's happening still be valid, that Major General Karin is creating a bunch of entanglements that we don't know about? Or is it just because this is like a asset reuse area and they didn't bother to remove that for the plot's sake?
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
Shiden is such a, what is it, tsundere? Maybe a tsundere. That's a annoying personality trait to have.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
Oh,
That's strange.
Are we gonna? Oh, okay. Okay, this is good then. The kunai gate is not going away, so there could still be a chance that it's because of Karin creating a bunch of entanglements.
Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
All the entanglements we felt we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
What? What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karin.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my... He could have time traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karin created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find? Karin can unravel his own entanglement. Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos Terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it, but I've got nothing. I can't find him at all. It's like he's disappeared.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karin and Yakumo?
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karin's face.
But that was Yakumo. I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Oh. Could the mask just be, like, symbolically passed from one, like, quote-unquote Yakumo to another? Yakumo is not a person, it is a rank.
Ah, yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Tsugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained? Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Whole personality changed? You're not suggesting... The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
Actually, no. We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
What are you...
Yeah, he's in underground somewhere, right?
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge!
And in this story, I guess in this universe, we are constantly told that people can be cryogenically frozen. In the case of Kasane, I guess she was cryogenically frozen for a bit before, like in between her mother running away and her being adopted by the Randalls. She was like frozen for like 10 years or something like that. That's why she's appears similar in age as Yuito, even though technically she was born like 10 years before Yuito was. Which we'll just not worry about the fact that there's anti-aging drugs in this in this story. And also, I guess the bigger one is Kagero, who is actually one of the original people 2,000 years ago who came to Earth from the moon. And he was like cryogenically frozen and was awoken every now and then to do like assassinations or something like that. And then frozen again. And now I guess he's unfrozen again to like work behind the scenes in OSF. But because of his bond with us, he's like changed his ways or something like that. Or I guess even before that, he didn't want to continue to work for the Togetsu people, because the success of the Togetsu people's plan means the erasure, the deletion of the existence of his daughter.
Right. Cold sleep. Just like Kagero.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did, but we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under Suo.
The original Yakumo time traveled the traditional way, 1 second at a time. 1 second per second.
I mean, Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
The chief. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Actually, I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. there's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our hideout then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Oh, is this the end of this section already? This one went by a lot faster than the previous one.
Good idea. It would be smart to rest while we can.
If that's the case, that is.
Thanks, Gemma. All right, let's head back.
Oh, I'm by myself in the thing. What's going on?
Welcome back. I messaged Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karen, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
Ooh, yeah. Already standby phase. Very nice.
I wonder if Yuito's okay.
Oh, Yuito's got a link thing. And so does... Oh, the more link things. Nice. Hopefully I'll be able to max them all out before heading to the next... Or I guess before heading... I guess I kind of exposed myself there. I actually did look at... In the end of the last video I did on this game, I said, oh, it looks like it's close to the end. There could be like one or two more chapters left. And after that video, I looked immediately. I went on like I just googled like a walkthrough, but I didn't look at the walkthrough. I just looked at the outline of the walkthrough just to see how they've spaced it, and it looks like there's 12 sections. So we just finished 11. So I think at this point I should be able to max everyone out before heading to the last story plot, hopefully. And yeah, I'll probably look into that a little bit more off screen. And then we will, in the next one, we'll do more gift giving, we'll do more Bond episodes, we'll do all the fun stuff, and we'll check out like their funny animations and stuff. Everyone here is having tea. Tsugumi's tea drinking with her giant gloves, her cat paw gloves. I guess her hands are still like visible if you you like look more closely. Oh no, this is not good angle. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. This is indecent of me. There we go. You can see that she has hands, but it's clipping into her gloves. And yeah, who actually brings their teacups to their laps? I leave the teacup on the table. And yeah, there's Arashi just lazying away, putting her head down to take a nap. And then there's Kyoka, who also has a cup of tea. Yuito is just hanging out here. He has like a cup of tea, hopefully, maybe like a cup of coffee. He has a less fancy mug, it seems like. And yeah, Gemma is just looking at... He's just staring into space. He's deep in thought. And Luca, for some, I made Luca into a character I like for some reason. Just the way he looks. It's just that even though I know I'm the one who put this on him, but if I pretend like he's the one who decided to wear all these things, it kind of shows off his personality. But I know it's not part of his personality. This is the thing I did to him. But if I just forget about that, it's like, it's so funny that he would decide to wear 2 pairs of goggles and have a display of himself. But yeah, I think that's I'm actually impressed how far I can leave my character with this camera. Like I can move all over the place. Maybe I should accessorize Shiden some more. He looks the most plain. He has like the glasses over his glasses, the laser thing, and the Baki accessory, and that's about it. But yeah, I'll exit this. that's all I have for you for today. Hope to see you in the next one where I'll do all these Bond episodes and giving gifts and everything. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and goodbye.